but the reality is, no, but the reality is, Yashwant Deshmukh, that a Dalit face as chief minister in a state with 32% Dalit votes has potential. Remember, Akalis are saying they'll have a deputy chief minister as Dalit. The BJP is saying the same. The Congress is saying we have a Dalit as our deputy chief. The Congress is saying we have a Dalit as our chief ministerial face. Do you think projecting Charanjit Singh Channi as the next chief ministerial candidate potentially helps the Congress polarize the Dalit vote, or do you think there are too many fractures within the Dalit communities that it won't lead to one massive consolidation in favor of the Congress? Yashwant.
It could have. I mean, I was the first one to say that this could be a Mayawati movement in Punjab. It could have led to that Dalit consolidation under one umbrella. But the problem is, Rahul, that the moment Channi was elevated to that post, that very moment onward, Sidhu was unchecked going after Mr. Channi day in and day out. So he was at one mission to demolish anyone who comes into the chief minister's post, barring himself. So that was the problem. Besides, as you rightly said, there are so many factions, and a considerable faction is the Dalits among the Hindus as well. And the funny thing is, we have not been counting in our tracker whatsoever. I mean, for almost like a year, we never thought that even Amrinder Singh or BJP have any chance or anything. And still in the last poll, they were polling roughly about 7-8%, not beyond that we issued before the deadline of Election Commission 72 hours prior to the first phase of polling. But Rahul, one thing which I must say, it's funny to observe in the last 4 weeks the gradual upswing of Akali Dal and the Congress and the BJP PLC combined in a very concentrated pocket. When I say concentrated pocket, there are very, very big pockets of silent Hindu voters who are not very keen on saying anything on record. But that was one factor which has surprised me, and probably this 7, 8, 9% which the state-wise vote share of that faction is coming, if they are concentrated in districts like Pathankot or Jalandhar or for that matter Gurdaspur or even Patiala, there are going to be very serious 4 or 5 corner contests in big number of seats, and that is going to hurt the Congress further, because we know for sure 5 years back it was the polarization of the Hindu votes in Punjab which has helped Congress come to power. It was very clear, and now Hindu vote going back to the BJP fold or the PLC fold, and the Dalits vote not really consolidating because of the infighting of the Congress, and Jat Sikh votes kind of going away from the Congress, big number to Aam Aadmi Party and Akali Dal equally, over there, and Aam Aadmi Party maintaining the lead over there. I mean, this is all not looking very, I'm sorry to say, but this doesn't sound very healthy for the Congress.